Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited. Confirmed a Russian missile downed Malaysian Air MH17. Mooney inaugurates a pre-owned program. The movie The Martian raises questions. I'm Bree Cross. It is October 15th, 2015, and this is Airborne Unlimited. After performing an amazing reconstruction of the aircraft wreckage, a report from the Dutch Safety Board says that Malaysian Airlines Flight MH17 was brought down by a Russian-made Buk missile. But the report does not conclude who might have fired the shot. In the board's final report, which also includes a computer-generated visual recreation of the missile encounter, the board concluded that, quote, the in-flight disintegration of the airplane near the Ukrainian-Russian border was the result of the detonation of a warhead. The detonation occurred above the left-hand side of the cockpit, end quote. The report says that the airspace should have been closed. Both the Russian and Ukrainian militaries used Buk missiles. Ukraine and some Western officials say that the missile was brought from Russia into rebel-held territory and launched from there, but Russian officials say their so-called evidence points to the missile being fired by Ukrainian forces. It looks like Mooney Aircraft is taking the lead from high-end car dealers that recondition pre-owned automobiles to ensure quality and reliability in the used products. Mooney has announced its first certified pre-owned aircraft program. The program includes 27-point inspection, repair, and refurbishment of the engine, avionics, airframe, interior, and exterior, and is designed to attract new members to the Mooney family by ensuring a selection of superior quality pre-owned Mooney aircraft are available in the marketplace. The program, which applies to 2004 through 2014 G1000 equipped aircraft, also includes a flyaway guarantee, providing free repair or replacement of inoperative equipment for the first 30 days or 10 hours after taking delivery of the aircraft. Eligible aircraft are required to have the work performed at a Mooney Factory Authorized Service Center. Jerry Chen, CEO of Mooney, says, quote, we developed this program in partnership with Premier Aircraft Sales to address a significant demand in the marketplace, end quote. Mooney says there are currently 4 Mooney-certified pre-owned aircraft for sale through Premier. After the break, is The Martian a documentary?
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
The KSN 770 is an affordable, WAS-enabled integrated MFD with a flexible hybrid user interface from Bendix King. Get your fingers on the 770's perfect blend of touchscreen and hard buttons. Easily control your GPS navigation, Navcom, weather, traffic, and terrain in any condition. For more information, go to bendixking.com.
Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.
AML's patent-pending wireless induction charging system eliminates confusion over those charging cables, cuts down cockpit cable clutter, and allows you and your passengers to fly cordless and eliminate the cable nightmare. www.aviationmodificationleaders.com.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, our website, or podcast, just email to news-spy@aero-news.net. This report highlights the sad state of awareness of the general public regarding the U.S. space program. In the new movie titled The Martian, U.S. astronaut Mark Watney is left behind by his crew who thinks he has been killed in a Martian storm. The story focuses on his efforts to survive in hopes of NASA launching a rescue mission. The very well-acted and produced movie is based on a novel by author Andy Weir. Most of us know that any human mission to Mars is years, if not decades, in the future, but apparently this movie is so believable that it made some wonder if it is based on a true story, according to a report in the UK newspaper The Daily Mail. The newspaper reports of people asking if this movie is a documentary or a real event. It's reported that film director Sir Ridley Scott had a lot of help from NASA to be sure he got the details right. Good for him. It's Thursday, which means that it's time for an Aero-Community update, highlighting news and information about the incredible people and organizations that populate the Airborne Partnership Initiative behind Airborne Unlimited. This week we have the pleasure of acknowledging a member of our Airborne Partnership Initiative that literally needs no introduction except for the 3 letters EAA. The Experimental Aircraft Association was founded by Paul H. Poborezny in 1953 with a vision of establishing and promoting a strong community for the furtherance of home-building aircraft. Thousands of home-built airplanes fill the skies in large part because of the EAA and what it has done for those who desire the rewarding experience of building and flying their own aircraft. However, the EAA has expanded far beyond the goals of its origin. It now represents hundreds of thousands of aviation-minded people who fly for recreation and enjoyment. And of course, the annual EAA convention, known as EAA AirVenture Oshkosh, is a world-renowned aviation event. This year at EAA AirVenture, our partnership with EAA proved its value by leading to the highly successful program known as the Airborne Innovation Preview, or simply the AIP. Working together as partners, we produced a 2-part informative program that previewed innovative products and services being offered at AirVenture 2015. The AIP went on the air the day before the official opening of AirVenture 2015 and set the tone for what awaited when the gates were opened. We at ANN are honored to be associated with this fine organization. After these messages, GAMA praises U.S. House action.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Now certified, Aspen Avionics single-band ADS-B ATX100 and ATX100G transceivers are the next-gen ADS-B solution that provides the features pilots need while keeping flyaway costs low. Check it out now at aspenavionics.com.
Sandia introduces the new SAI-340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip with integral backup battery. Safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. GAMA has released a statement praising the members of the U.S. House of Representatives for the discharge petition that will force a vote on renewing the Export-Import Bank's authorization. The bank enables U.S. manufacturers to compete on a level global playing field. The NBAA announced that FAA Administrator Michael Huerta will be a featured speaker at NBAA's Business Aviation Convention and Exhibition. NBAA 2015 runs from November 17th through the 19th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Huerta will be speaking during the opening general session. Icelandic Flight Academy will significantly expand its flight training fleet with the addition of 2 additional Tecnam P2002 JFs this month. The Flight Academy will now operate 14 airplanes, of which 5 are Tecnam P2002 JFs. An amendment to Florida's bill dealing with sexual predators singles out the use of a UAV. The language sets criminal penalties for convicted sexual predators who use or operate a drone to view or record an image of a minor under certain circumstances. The Airports Council International North America Chair James C. Cherry turned over the chair position of the organization's board of directors to Maureen Riley. Riley has been serving in the position of Executive Director of Salt Lake City Department of Airports. Well, that's our trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. The commemorative Air Force, known to all of us as the CAF, formed the Red Tail Squadron as America's tribute to the Tuskegee Airmen. This is the popular name of a group of African-American military fighter and bomber pilots who fought in World War II. Now the CAF has announced that Bill Shepard has been promoted to the Tuskegee Airmen Squadron leader. The CAF says Shepard has been an outstanding volunteer and advocate for the organization since 2009, piloting the squadron's P-51C Mustang around the country and speaking to thousands about the importance of the history and legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen. The CAF Red Tail Squadron leader is not only responsible for the organization's operation and management, but is also charged with ensuring the squadron's commitment to the Tuskegee Airmen. Shepard said in part, quote, "I have profound respect for the Tuskegee Airmen. It is my duty to honor these inspirational heroes through our incredible educational outreach incentives," end quote. Well, that's our program for today. Remember to get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. Please join us and a growing roster of over 100 outstanding industry associations and organizations every weekday for the best in aviation and aerospace news from the staff of the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource.